Yes. Then the next thing you look out for is the individual's license, the individual, the physiotherapist, or whatever professional it is. In this case, we are talking about physiotherapist. So every physiotherapist has this.
Right.
This is what
Which is your license.
This is my license.
Okay.
From the Allied Health Professions Council. And like Manasseh mentioned earlier on, the Allied Health Professions Council is the regulatory body for physiotherapy. So I've seen a lot of comments going on social media about how Ghana physiotherapy is not doing its work. I want to state emphatically that it is the Allied Health Professions Council, which is the regulatory body. And so it is a responsibility of the Allied Health Professions Council to met out sanctions to, let me use quack professionals who are...
So it's kind of like the relationship between the Ghana Medical, GMA, and the Medical and Dental Council.
Yes,
right?
Something like that.
What is the core difference? Because you, as a Physiotherapist Association, you have a number of them under your umbrella, but you don't have a licensing regime. You don't dispense licenses, correct?
No, we do not.
It's the Allied Health Group...
Professions Council, yes.
...that dispenses these licenses.
Yes. Yes,
and that is what
correct.
Manasseh was pointing to.
Yes.
Them, and then there's also HEFRA to do the regulation.
For the facilities.
Right. So, looking at how this has been exposed, where someone was basically practicing without any regulation, so to speak, a license that, so to speak, didn't reflect on what he was doing, it becomes very problematic. But in light of this, you came out with a statement.
Yes, we did.
Dissociating yourselves from Jonathan Ohene Nkunim, saying that he was not a member of your group and all of that, but you don't even dispense licenses. What prompted you to do that?
So the first thing we said was that Jonathan is not a physiotherapist. So we checked with the Allied Health Professions Council. They were not saying anything, so we had to say something. Jonathan is not...
So you checked with them and they told you that he was not registered.
He's not a physiotherapist in the first place.
He's not a physiotherapist.
Yes,
right.
That's one thing you need to know. He's not a physiotherapist. This is where I was fighting with your media house, because you kept saying physiotherapist, but Jonathan is not a physiotherapist.
Supposed, purported.
That was later on. That was later on. Yes, Jonathan is not a physiotherapist. Please hear me out. Jonathan is not a physiotherapist, and what he was practicing is not physiotherapy. That's just on the side. But what we said was that Jonathan is not a physiotherapist. He's not a member of the Ghana Physiotherapy Association. I think when Manasseh was interviewing him, he said something about wanting to join the association, but the association declined membership, something like that. Manasseh, that's correct, right? Manasseh? Yes. Yes. You can't just become a member of the association just like that. You must be a physiotherapist who has gone through the necessary procedures and is licensed by the Allied Health Professions Council. So that's on the other side. And then, like I mentioned, we did our checks with the Allied Health Professions Council, and we found that he's not licensed to practice physiotherapy. And so we felt the need to let the public be aware, to educate people, to let people know that, okay, this is the situation on the ground. So that when you go somewhere else and maybe someone is just massaging you or doing something, you know that, no, this is not physiotherapy. Ring some
and that is the bone of